So hi, Professor Baker. This is group 4. It's Alitza, Ashley, and Martello, and we will be presenting our deliverable 3 for riptide hair. Alrighty, so our research question is, are riptide hair consumers more likely to purchase hair ties for their children if they are specifically or explicitly targeted towards 3 to 12-year-olds in the market rather than adults? So our defined population of interest, we are looking for current riptide hair consumers who have children within the ages of 3 to 12. And we want to specifically look for existing consumers who have experience with the products and are familiar. We want to gain insight for their products, their insights, and their benefits of such products. We want to gain more reliable feedback from them by like the reviews and their opinions from their purchases. And I know this can be limited feedback, so we are also open to the potential of reaching out to other potential consumers as well. So this is our proposed survey introduction, what the consumers will be looking at when they open up our survey. So we want to talk about hair ties and hair accessories. So our demographic is going to be parents with children between the ages of 3 to 12 living in the United States who are currently purchasing hair accessories. We want to hear from them, and this is what we want to focus on. Our survey should only take about 5 to 10 minutes. And this data that we'll be collecting is going to help us, San Diego State business students, understand the thoughts and behaviors of parents that they're purchasing for their children. So these responses are going to be anonymous and no personal information will be asked. It's going to identify them. But at any point of the survey, they are more than welcome to quit it if they feel the need to. So we are asking the participants to please select if they would like to be a part of it or not.
Okay, so this is kind of the second half of our proposed survey introduction. So we just want to let them know that during this survey, we are interested in all different hair accessories that people may use. So this relates to hair elastics, headbands, hair clips, scrunchies, and barrettes. These are the 5 hair accessories that we are focusing on for our survey. And we do want to, again, point out with a visual that whenever they do see the term hair accessories, they do mean any of these things. So that goes with hair elastics, headbands, hair clips, scrunchies, and barrettes. And we will let them know that we will be very clear when we ask our questions if we are talking about any specific type of hair accessory or just all of them in general. So now here are some of our proposed survey questions. So we have questions like, when it comes to purchasing hair accessories for your children, which of the following applies to you? And we give them different options as to if they do purchase hair accessories for their children or not, or how often. We also ask, how likely are you to purchase the following hair accessories for your children, just to give them more options in terms of are they likely to or not. And then we also want to know how much money they spend on hair accessories per month for their children, just to get a gauge of how willing parents are to spend on hair accessories for their children, and if it's more of like a one-time purchase or multiple purchases. And then these are a few more of our proposed survey questions. So we have, what type of hair accessory would you say is the most common type that they purchase for their children amongst the 5 that we specified earlier? And then within the last month, where did you purchase most of your hair accessories? So we want to know, Riptide Hair is an online brand. So we want to know, are people going in stores to purchase their hair accessories? Are they purchasing it online? Are they going to big box retailers like Target or Walmart? And then we did provide an other option in case they do their shopping elsewhere, or none of the above if they don't purchase hair accessories at all. And then another question we have is when it comes to hair accessories, which statement best describes you? So that's again, just trying to get a gauge of how willing they are to purchase hair accessories, whether it's for themselves, for their children, or both.
So our survey is meant to be sent out to retail current customers, but in order to have a clear understanding of the potential consumers in this market, that is the US children's market, we need to have a more definite profile of who our ideal consumer can be. Therefore, we need to specify exactly what is to understand better what the age might be of the respondents. And so you can see the question on the left and on the right. What is the age of the respondent and what is the age of the children of the respondent? It is also important to understand, as per classic demographic segmentation, the income level of the respondent. Of course, if we want to understand whether the market we want to venture in is viable enough, we need to find out not only if the families we are targeting have children, but also what their current income level is. Otherwise, there would be no sense in trying to enter this new market, considering how expensive the permits and the trials that Sarah Fox has to get from the government, how expensive they can be. There would be no sense in actually trying to get those without making sure beforehand that the market is a very profitable one. There was during Sarah's presentation, there was this point that had been brought up about the possibility of producing different sort of product lines, different SKUs, depending upon the different kinds of hair that customers might have. And therefore, we decided to include at the end of the survey these questions to better understand the thickness of the children of the respondents. Once we understand the different kinds of hair that children of our respondents have, we can decide whether it is profitable, whether if it makes sense to come up with different product lines. For example, now, as it was stated in the presentation, there are only very few of them, and they have some issues with the thicker kind of hair. Of course, if many of the respondents would respond to our survey saying that their sons and daughters have thick hair, then it would mean that Riptide has to develop new kind of technology and new kind of solutions to satisfy the needs of these customers. This is the link that will direct you to the code book that we came up with. So for mock charts and tables, we devised a cross tab on the left, a cross tab table, and a multi-group bar chart on the right. The purpose of the first one is to create a snapshot of the current market for children hair accessories and try to understand to which exact product the average market participant allocates most of his or her money to. For example, we can see that 45, of course, we haven't got the response of the survey, but just to get a general idea, we can see that, for example, headbands, people who tend to spend $25 to $50, the kind of money goes to headbands. And on the other hand, for the multi-group table, we took the data from the Likert scale that we came up with for the survey, and just as a way to measure what the likelihood would be for the customers to purchase the different kind of products. And we have like very roughly divided in 3 columns: likely, neither, and unlikely. And also what kind of product the customers would be more likely to to purchase. For example, if they are more likely to purchase hair elastics, we would suggest rib tie to devise a way to enter that specific niche of the market, rather than just presenting rib tie as a headband, for example, or a substitute for a headband. Just as a strategy to position and market and the product properly.
So that is the end of our presentation. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.